My lady, your body is a necessary. My lady, your body is a necessary.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Miss Sisu, and I'm back with another banger. As you can tell by the title of this video, this one is gonna be pepper soup. This one's going to be hot. So what I would like you to do, get your tequila, get your breakfast, get your dinner, get whatever you need to get. Sit down, get your popcorn, sit down, relax, because I'm about to take you on a ride when your girl got finessed. When I was supposed to finesse, but I ended up being finessed. You get it? You see that? Your girl was finessed differently. Like, you are not ready for this. So get your popcorns, get whatever you need, and let's get into it. This is a couple years ago. I was in college and I was also working in a restaurant called Madison Restaurant in Rochdale. As any of you who live in Rochdale, this is a lot of restaurant where all the local people in Rochdale, you know, or the big people in Rochdale, they got there for like their dinner, lunch, whatever you call it. That's like the place. That's like the ish. If you go to Shmona, that's not Shmoni, but that's Shmona. That's where everybody go and eat. So I used to work in that restaurant. Everything was great. I loved working there. And fast forward, whilst I'm working at the restaurant, I met this guy outside the restaurant, and then he was like, hey, I'm out here with my work people, my work colleagues, we're just doing blah blah blah, whatever they were doing, a meeting, whatever. And I was like, oh really, I work here. He's like, oh really, you're a really pretty girl. How old are you? I told him my age. Like, I really told him my real age. Like, my real age. And he was like 19 back then. I must have been like, I was in college, so I must have been like 16. Yeah, he was like 19 or 20 or something like that. But I'm not sure if that was his real age. But you know, people nowadays, they just be lying about their age like it's a big thing. You get me? So then he went about his business. Then he gave me a paper when I was going to the toilet where he had this number. And I was like, all right, I'm excited. I'm like, okay, he looks like he's a baller. He looks like he's got like shmoola. Guys, don't judge. I was young. I'm sure everybody have gone through the phase where you just want to date a baller. You want to date somebody who's got a shmoona. You know, not shmoney, but that shmoola. And then I was like, yeah, like, okay. Tight tick, look tick, business tick, everything tick. Oh, girl. I was like, this is my jackpot. And then after that, I went inside. My auntie used to work there, and also I made a friend who worked there. So I went to speak to my friend. I was just like, listen, girl, I met this guy out there. Can you see him? I described him, and then she went out. I was like, yeah, that's the man, because that's about to be my boo. Or I'm just gonna finesse a free meal, because like, it's not really my type. You get it? Like, he wasn't really like my type of dark chocolate. You know, I like a bit of dark, you know, them Ghanaian dark sweet boy. That's my type, but he wasn't that. So it wasn't it. You get it? Wasn't it at all. So then fast forward, we started speaking. It took me out for a meal in Manchester at this nice restaurant. He paid for it, but this time, yeah, because I was like, you know what, if I eat too much and it goes over my budget, I look stupid. You know, some guys, you go out for a meal with them, and then after that, they'll be like, oh, do you want to split the bill in the middle? Or do you want to pay your own? I'm like, no, let me just eating according to my pocket. So eating, great conversation, everything else is going great. Sorry, I keep pulling my top down because it keep going up. It was a great conversation, everything is going great. I'm like, yeah, I'm loving every bit of this day. And then I think he said something, and I was just like, this one is tapped in the head. Yeah, I thought he was smart up here, but up here it was empty. And I'm like, how did you even manage to get a job? Like, things which is coming out of your mouth, it does not match with this, it doesn't match with the lifestyle. So like, how did you do it? And then I'm like, all right, anyway, what's my own? Sha, me, I'm here for free meal. I chop, you drop me home, everybody go about their business. What's my own? And then I came home, I told my girls, like, girls, I chopped. When I told you, I chopped some. I chopped. And then my friends are like, yeah, is that it? Yeah. So what's the plan? Like, what's your motive with this nigga? And I'm like, I'm just going to finesse. I'm just going to finesse. That's the honest truth. I'm sorry, like, I know my family member is going to watch this. I know my mom is going to watch this because she know where I used to work. Sorry, mom, like, you didn't even really know what was going down once I was working at that place. So I'm sorry if you hear something you don't like. You speak. We can speak about it later. So then they're like, what's the plan? What's the motive? Like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I'm just going to finesse. Like, it's not my type. It's not smart. It's not intelligent. Like, things which comes out of his mouth does not match anything which is going on. They're like, all right, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a plan. I'm like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finesse. And they're like, and then he asked me on another date, and I was like, yeah, why not? I even picked the most expensive restaurant in Manchester. Boy, I was just like, this time I'll chop his money. I'll chop his bank account. I will chop everything apart from him. There, you get me? But I will chop all his money. So then he took me on a date at this expensive restaurant. We're eating, everything's good. I'm ordering the most expensive food on that menu. And then I'm eating, good conversation. The conversation is flowing. But this guy still stands, he's sounding more stupid than he was sounding before. Like, every time he opened his mouth, I'm just there like, wow, what a dirty bastard him. Fam, I'm like, what's my own? Let me just eat. Like, he was just, I don't know if some of you have been on a date with somebody. When they open their mouth, you're like, are you alright? Like, are you normal? Like, why would you, like, say something like that? Like, it just makes them look stupid than they are. And then, yeah, so that happened. I'm eating. I'm like, what's my own? Free food. I'm eating. We're talking. And then, boom. This is where everything just went. What? You know when you're dancing and you go, everything just went like that. Like, wind it down. Everything went down. So now he goes like, they brought the receipt, and then he goes, oh, he's gonna go and pay up there. I'm like, why do you want to go and pay all the way there when you can pay here? He's like, oh no, don't worry, like, I just prefer to pay there. I'm like, anyway, you're weird. Each one to their own. So then he goes and pay, but then he's just standing there for time. There's just, all I'm seeing is like fingers changing, exchanging. This one saying this one saying like this, that, that's all I'm seeing. Then I'm just there like, what's going on? I'm like, you know what? Let me just go and check it out. Like, maybe he might be in trouble. You know, some restaurant that are really racist. Maybe he's like in trouble. Let me just go and rescue him. If you know me, I've got a big mouth as hell, so I'll just like, nah, they must be picking on him. Maybe he doesn't speak like that, and now they feel like they can pick on him. And then now I got there. They're like, oh yeah, so how are you gonna pay for it? And I just looked at him like, pay for what? You haven't paid? Is that, go babe, don't worry, go and sit down, I'm gonna take care of this. I'm like, all right, oh, okay. I'm there like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm standing there to know how you're gonna pay for it. Like, don't embarrass me like this. The restaurant is one of them, like, good restaurant. Now everybody can hear the commotion which is going on. Now everyone is just like staring at us. I'm like, no. If you know me, I hate embarrassment. Like, I cannot stand embarrassment. That's one thing I can never stand in this world, is being embarrassed. I can't do it. And then now he's now like speaking to the guy. He's like, oh no, I forgot in my car this, I forgot it here, I forgot this, I need to go here. So they said to him, like, and he said he can leave his phone and his watch. And they're like, do you drive? He's like, yeah. They're like, all right, give us your car key, leave your car here. Hey, you said what? Leave what? His car here. I said, what's my, it's in my car, why am I fighting? And then he's like, no, I can't leave my car here. Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, I've come here a couple of times, you know me. They're like, yeah, but you're going to have to leave your car key here. And inside my heart, I'm just like, Get ready to wash the plate, oh. Get ready to wash the plate, because the plate is waiting for you. You want to come and show biggie, baby, you want me? No. And then he's now arguing with them, and I'm like, how much is it? I think the food was like £300 or something. It must have been like £300 or £400, because you know that day, yeah, I didn't eat the whole day at home. I just cooked, and I told my mom I'm going to work. So my mom dropped me to work. I remember my mom dropped me to work. Then I went inside and I changed my clothes. Then I went to Manchester on a date. Mom, don't kill me. I was young. Okay, we'll speak about it. All right. And then my mom dropped me, and then I ended up just going inside the restaurant, changed, and I went on my date. So then I'm like, okay, how are you gonna pay for it? He's like, babe, I told you I would take care of it. Like, bro, I will take care of it. I said, bro, now I'm pissed. Like, don't embarrass me, and you can't even pay for jack shit, and you're telling me, bro, what? Pay for the shit, bro, and stop broing me. And then he's like, all right, like, okay, let me go into my car. They're like, you can't go to your car. Security. Hey, once I hear security, I'm like, no. I said, this boy cannot come and do me this. Are you mad? Are you mad? Embarrass me like this? You must be sniffing something strong for your head. And then once they called the security, I was just like, oh, don't worry, I will take care of the bill. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm sure. Like, I came with it. I've been eating, so I'll take care of the bill. And he's like, babe, don't worry, yeah. Once I get in my car, I will go here and I'll go and get the money. I'm just looking at him like, what a dirty tramp. And yeah, so now once they're calling security, everybody in the restaurant, they're like, whoa, you can hear people talking. I just paid. Luckily, when I stood up, I picked up my purse as well, my phone. I just paid for it, and I just walked down. When we went outside, I was just like, boy, don't ever embarrass me like this. Little did I know, this boy, he came to, once I thought I was going to finesse him, but he came to finesse me instead. You get? Hey, your girl got finessed nicely, smoothly, finessed. And then now we're outside, I'm arguing with you. I'm like, bro, like, how are you gonna pay for it? Like, give me my money back. Like, I've literally paid for both of us meal. He's like, yo, anyway, come in the car, I'll take care of it, I'll take care of it. I'm like, all right, cool. All now we're doing is driving up and down like one useless people who don't have a home to go to. I said to him, bro, listen, yeah, my mom knows I'm at work. I don't know if you don't have a home to go to, but me, I have a home to go to. And the home I'm going, if my mom gets to outside that restaurant and she see me coming from Congo, instead of me coming from inside the restaurant, I am a dead meat. When I get home, I'm a dead meat. That day, they will use me for Ntaba. They will use me for Ntaba that day. So if you don't want to see me being used for Ntaba and Kwanga, please drop me. Nah. So then he dropped me at the restaurant. So basically, as soon as he dropped me, I went inside to change. Once I'm changed, my mom is like, I'm outside. Hey, if it's not God, I don't know why it is. I said, God, thank you. I said, Baba God, I will never repeat this again. Then I went home. Now I'm calling the guy like, bro, where's my money? He blocked me. He blocked me. He blocked me everywhere. He finessed me and he went with my money. Then a year later, I seen him. But you know me, like, I seen him in public. Obviously, I wasn't going to embarrass him or anything. And then he came and was like, hi. I was like, do I know you? He's like, remember me? This and this. I don't remember. And then he brought out £300 from his pocket and he gave it to me. But it's like, I've gone past the situation and I don't know where £300 is coming from. So obviously, I'm not going to pick it up and be like, yeah, give it to me. No, I was just like, you know what? I've moved past it, you know, keep it and use it to whatever you need to use it. Thank you very much for returning it back years later. Again, thank you. And yeah, that's a short story of my worst dates. And I got finessed. And life was peak. Yeah, your pretty girl got finessed. But anyway, we live and we learn. That's what happened. Come as a bitch, innit? You think you're a finesser, but there's bigger finesser out there. So So yeah, that's the story on when I got finessed. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and press that notification bell below so you'll be notified and get me to 200 subs by my birthday on the 2nd of June. I'll really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bisous bisous. Mwah.